What's going on, guys? In this training video, we're going to be going over a piece of document for your agency, and this is a statement of work document. Now, this is a document that you guys have access to. It's going to be below. It's going to be a PDF. You guys can just download that, and then if you'd like to edit it, which you guys are going to need to edit this, you guys are just going to download it. You should be able to pull it up, and should pull it up in like docs.google if you're using Google Chrome, and that's probably the best way to edit this document. But this is a document that you're going to be sending your clients when basically you have sent them the agreement form as well as this statement of work. This is after you sent them the proposal and they are wanting to do whatever job or service that you are going to be providing them or have offered them. So this is kind of a document that I use for my agency that has all the different descriptions of different jobs that I offer. Now, depending on which one I'm going to be running for the client, which jobs I'll be adding, I will basically just add a check into this. Now, if you guys don't like that way, you guys can basically just delete these boxes and then just delete. I would just recommend downloading a copy, and then you can make a copy and then deleting the sections that you're not going to be having in the work, or tailor them around the certain services that you offer. So basically at the beginning of this, you're going to be naming the client, putting the client's name, maybe even their business name right up here, the name of the client you're working with directly, their phone number and email, as well as the name of the client and project basically you're doing. Then again, you're going to be picking the job that you're going to be doing. This is the statement of what work that you're going to be doing. Down as we scroll to the bottom, it's going to be showing deliverabilities and delivery schedule. So this is going to tell the client when the project begins, when it is due by, and the description of the deliverability. So if this is like a month-to-month project, you can put the project will begin on whatever date that you're beginning the project and getting paid. The due date of the project, if it's a certain job, hey, it's due by this date. If it's ongoing, I would just say ongoing. Deliverability description. Now that's going to be, kind of like a time frame. It's also going to be kind of like the amount of time it's going to take you. That's kind of what you'd put in the description. Now the investment is going to put the cost of the job, so how much they're paying you. Now if this is going to be a monthly expense, you'd put the cost and then just put per month. If it's a certain cost and then do a monthly, then you can do first payment blank and then monthly blank. Then the description of what they're paying you, why they're paying you. Then you go down to business terms and conditions. That's going to be the duration of the services, So if you're doing it month by month, it's going to take you 2 months, 6 months. If it's a 1 month, a week job, whatever. Terms of payment. So if they're paying you one time, every month, every week. If you have to travel or you have any mileage or driving anywhere, you put those there, and all your expenses that it's gonna cost you or cost the client for this type of job or service that you're offering. Now below here, this is just basically what I've got in here for my statement of work. This basically says if I have any modifications to the contract that I have, basically the agreement form that I'll be sending people, which we have a video going over the agreement form. Basically, I have to give them a brand new statement of work. They have to see the agreement form to look at the confidentiality and the terms of the statement of work. Basically means if this person wants to terminate the job or whatever at any times, if I do or they do, both parties have to have a written agreement put together that I basically, if I'm terminating, I have to write a notice, give it to the client, then we have to agree on it, or vice versa. Down here is where basically you're going to put the date of when this agreement has been entered. You are basically going to sign here, print your name and date it. If you're using a electric DocuSign type software, then it's super easy for you guys to plug in. If you're actually going to print this off, write this out and give it to them, or get this document signed in person, you can do that as well. But this is where your client's going to sign, print his or her name, and then date this as well. And that's basically a statement of work. Again, these are the different sections you guys can go through. I'm not going to go through all of these, but this is the different jobs and stuff that I'll be doing, that I might be doing for certain clients. So I just have all of them in here, so it's easy for me to edit and add what I'm going to be doing. So that is going over the statement of work document inside of building your agency.